Hello and welcome to another video. I made one yesterday on John Bonham's purported Silver Sparkle Ludwig kit. Today we're going to talk about, and Mikey Hayes, God love you, he tipped my hand in a comment yesterday. He's like, you should talk about the Black Sparkle kit. Well, that's what I was going to do. But normally I would have put it all in the same video, the Silver Sparkle, Black Sparkle. But then I didn't want the Black Sparkle to get steamrolled by the Silver Sparkle. Of course, my Black Galaxy kit I'm going to have here is going to steamroll both any Silver Sparkle or Black Sparkle. But so here's the deal. As I was saying in yesterday's video, and I mentioned in other videos, I was fortunate enough to have been put in touch with a guy named Bill Townsend back in the mid-'90s who was an avid Led Zeppelin, John Bonham collector, guru fan, who had purportedly bought John Bonham's amber drum kit from an auction in the early mid-'90s that Pat Bonham, John Bonham's widow, had put up for sale for a charity. I used to be able to find pictures of it and online easily. The drums were really awkwardly set up. I can't really find the picture anymore. But anyway, it was Bill Townsend that purportedly bought those. And he had said to me after, we talked about it, he sent me the video. If you want to see the part of the video he sent me of John Bonham's actual, as well most people believe are John Bonham's actual drums, ambers. I have the video. You can type in Bonham actual amber drums and you'll see the video I put up. This is footage I got from Bill Townsend personally back 24 years ago. But Townsend also talked about, as I said in the other video, the Silver Sparkle drums that Bonham owned. But he also said he maintained that Bonham was going to get from Ludwig for the 1980 North American tour a Black Sparkle 14 by 24, 9 by 13, 16 by 16, and 16 by 18. Again, this is what, you got to take my word for it because this is what Bill told me, okay? So, and at the time, I still had a catalog, a 1979, 1980 catalog, and I did look it up, and if I recall, Black Sparkle was offered. Even if it wasn't necessarily offered yet, I mean, they would have made an endorse or probably a kit, whatever you wanted, but anyway, so that's it. A 24, 9 by 13, 16 by 16, 16 by 18. And they probably would have been 6-ply, I would imagine. I don't know if Ludwig still had the machine still for the 3-ply at that time. Plus 2, I mean, a lot of people might not have cared. They're like, whatever, give me whatever you got. So, but that's it. So that's the only place I ever heard of it was from Bill Townsend. I've over the years, I was pretty active on drum forums through the whole 2000s, from like 2000, 2001. Harry Cagnedy's old forum and all these other, drum forums. What I would always spout on about the Silver Sparkle kit that Bonham supposedly had and the Black Sparkles he was going to get. So I've been spouting that for years. So I guess what I'm saying is that I want to know if there's anybody else who has any of the Black Sparkle info who maybe didn't roundabout maybe get it from Bill Townsend, like if there's some corroboration we could get from somebody other than the late Bill Townsend or people that he told. So, again, I don't think Ludwig has the records anymore after they made the move from Monroe or from Chicago to North Carolina back, which is now coming up on 35 years ago. So, but anyway, that's interesting, man. Imagine Bonham up there if you'd have saw him at the stadium, Chicago Stadium, playing in like November of 1980. Bonham up there with a 24, 13, 16, 18. And it's so funny, man. I'm telling you. The day Bonham died, I don't know if anyone remembers this, but at least in the Chicago Tribune, there was a full-page spread. It was on like page 3 or page 5. It's like you opened up the main freaking Chicago Tribune, the headline, flip it open. It was either right there on page 5 or 7. It was a full-page ad that said, I remember it said, A&R Concerts presents in association with Concerts West, or it was Concerts West presents in association with A&R or A&M Concerts, Led Zeppelin, in the cool font, the Desmonda E-type font, with Dudesicle with the wings on. You know what I mean? At the Chicago Stadium. And there was, in those days, you actually literally would fill out, like you'd cut out of the newspaper, you'd write the tickets you want down, you'd send a check or money order, and you'd mail it off, and you get your tickets back. And I remember I said to my brother and my cousin, I'm like, you guys, I know it's a sad day, John Bonham passed away, but maybe we can get our hands on all those old tickets, those tickets that are sitting at the Chicago Stadium box office. We had a friend of ours named Justin, whose mom worked at the box office. Now, I was only like 11 or 12 at the time, like, Dudesicles, we should get our hands on those tickets. And I remember being laughed out of the room, like, what would anybody want those tickets for? Well, Dudesicle or Galsicle, whoever bought those, whoever got their hands on those actual tickets, to this day still sells them. They're in a frame. There's a picture of the Chicago Stadium. They're in a nice frame, and you get like some of the tickets are blue and some are yellow. Those are the tickets I wanted to score 39 years ago. God, if I was only a little older at the time, I'd have done it on my own. But anyway, so here's the Black Sparkle story. Again, remember I said I was going to put some different toms on next drum video where I'm playing. I'm not playing in this video. The ambers are still up here. I'm not really playing yet because my wrist is still funky. Thanks to a lot of my subscribers who gave me good advice about carpal tunnel, tendonitis, and everything else. I do have this brace on, which seems to be helping. So we'll see. And of course, I am trying to watch my diet. I do notice a correlation between flare-ups and when I eat a lot of kind of fatty food. Kind of the gout scene a little bit. But I can't help but think, and I mentioned this to somebody, that when I play, especially with my left hand, right? So here's the plane, right? Most drummers I see, like the fulcrum in the wrists will kind of go like this. Not up here like this. With my left hand that is now on ice or in a bandage, all the action that seems to happen seems to occur from up down to the plane. So kind of like a crocodile. I'd said this to somebody I was talking to. So with crocodiles and or alligators, one of them, I think it's crocodiles, their upper goes up. And with the alligator, the bottom, it's like this. Do you see this? So I was trying to explain my technique of drumming is more like a crocodile. And I don't know if this is natural or good. I've just been doing it so long. So see how this is, hope this is going somewhere parallel. So I would often do this as opposed to this. Do you see? So I think after I sort of stabilize the agony in my left hand, I might have to totally redo my technique. So anyway, more videos on the way. I'll have the other drums on here when I do crank some music out, which will be shortly. But I wanted to make this Black Sparkle video real fast as it relates to the Silver Sparkle, the video I put up yesterday. And again, if you want to send me emails, bonzolium@gmail.com. bonzolium@gmail.com. Any drum kits you're thinking of buying, or a cymbal, you have a question about cymbals or something that I could hopefully answer. I assure you, when I answer my questions, when I talk about drum gear and stuff, I am telling the truth. I do not, every bit of advice I'll give you is honest and earnest, okay? Whatever you think. And again, my classic maples will be coming soon. I can't wait to get my hands on them. It will be nice. It'll be the first real heartfelt drum kit, brand new, that I bought. Over the years, I bought many new drum kits, but what would happen is I'd buy them, I'd get deals on them. Like, I'd see that this company's like blowing out, so I'd buy like 5 of these like Sonar shell packs, like the 4 shell packs, or the Premier stuff, and those are great drums and stuff. I've never bought myself like an actual consumer, like a drum set that I actually from the heart wanted, that I knew was going to sound great, thanks to my friend Joel letting me sell for him his classic maple kit a few years ago, which I should have kept, but he needed the money right away. And anyway, I just can't wait to get my classic maples. It'll be great in my black Galaxy finish. But again, so in the meantime, though, when more drumming videos come on, I will put some other toms here. I'm just gonna put the ambers, the Vistalites on ice for a while. I'm gonna get some other toms I have up. And but again, thank you for subscribing. Remember, bonzolium@gmail.com if you want to discuss any issues. If you want any, I still have some Bonzolium T-shirts. So I have some medium, large, extra large, 2XL. Anyway, if you're interested in a shirt, let me know. Thank you for watching my videos. Please subscribe if you haven't. Don't forget to check out People's Front of Zeppelin, PFOZ. George Flutis is playing the drums in that band with Pete and Ivan. They're killing Led Zeppelin. You got to hear it. PFOZ here on YouTube. Type it into the search, PFOZ. It'll come up. Subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please make sure you do, if you would like to. And again, more videos on the way. More stuff coming up with me and Anthony Tashev. He and I have sort of a band thing going on where we're cranking out the Jimmy Jams. So, and I put one in the video. You can hear that in the video I did the other day on my wrist injury. Toward the end of the video, you can hear some stuff. There's no bass on that, although I do have some tracks coming back. I have a fella, Pete, putting some bass on some of this stuff. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. More videos on the way soon. Thank you.